Alright, we left off trying to fix Alfred's relationships with his father and, well, just finding out what stuff needs repairing. I think I saw something earlier on the wall. There you go. Already done. Let's explore the courtyard a bit more first, though. Rocks upon rocks, big gaps between the rocks. Is it stable? Probably not. There's another one. I think we already did this one. Let's cross the yard. We immediately end up back at the start. Is this a castle? I thought it would look more like our cave, not like a huge pile of rocks. Yeah, the well probably could use some repairing.
Jack, be careful. Don't get too close.
There are so many knights here. Do you think there's also a princess?
Alright, so she doesn't really say anything interesting. Let's cross the yard and talk with Tom again. Where is he going? Looking for Tom, looking for Tom. Wait, let's go to the keep first, we forgot about that. We went there and then immediately left. Chicken leg. Oh, that smell. If Tom gets work, will we get to eat this? The letter says something on the ground fell off the table. What's written on it? The broom man. He stands in my way. Well, let's interact with the broom man.
I'm sorry, boy. The Lady Aliena won't see any visitors today.
Who is she?
A charming young woman. She lives on top of the keep.
Like a princess?
Well, no. Although, I suppose she would make a splendid queen indeed. For now, she is just the Earl of Shiring's daughter, and quite good at her role, if I may say so.
There really is a princess. I guess that would be enough. Let's see.
I want to see the lady.
My, you are just as rude as her previous visitor, aren't you? All want but no manners.
Can I see her?
May I see her?
May I?
As I said already, she won't receive any more visitors today. At least not any scoundrels. Not after that Hamley boy tried to propose to her. Again. She'd rather enjoy some quiet than another wide-eyed piglet who thinks himself a minstrel. Now don't start singing, please.
Let's ask about Hamley.
Hamley?
Yes, Percy Hamley's son, William. Now, off you go.
Let's leave. Let's see if we could talk with any of the other
Farewell to you.
characters here. Young knight, a small knight. He doesn't look very strong. Maybe he uses a slingshot like me. And the Earl says that must be the Earl. He looks like an old tree in winter. That's it, I guess. Let's try and talk.
We have followers all over the south of England.
Of course. You're the Earl, after all.
A title doesn't guarantee anything, my son.
I don't understand. Is that why you sent all those letters?
I guess we can only listen in on their conversation. I guess we can give this to Alfred. Let's go talk with Tom now.
What is it, boy?
Tell Tom about... weakness? No, let's talk about the princess first.
Did you know there's a princess living here?
Well, I heard the Earl has a daughter, but that's about it.
I guess that wasn't very interesting. Let's not mention Alfred, actually. Weakness.
The battlements are broken.
I noticed that already. Anything else?
There is a wall without mortar,
If that's true, you have a very keen eye.
and the well is in bad repair.
It is? Yeah, very good, Jack. That is one thing the Earl needs to get fixed for sure. Well, that should do for now. Now stay sharp. Even better, keep an ear out for gossip about the Earl. If we can figure out what kind of man he is, we might learn what's important to him.
Yeah, we already said not to go after Alfred, and that's all his options. Alright, what else do we have? Let's go talk with... let's go talk about the princess.
There are so many knights here. Do you think there's also a princess?
There is one.
There is one. What? There is a princess here. Oh, show me.
My lady,
Yes, Matthew?
there are two children downstairs, desperately wanting to see you.
Children?
A rather cheerful little girl and an annoying boy.
Well, considering that it is my role to tend to my father's guests, I believe I can see them.
Your father let you renounce a wedding. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you declined this as well.
But a cheerful little girl?
And an annoying boy.
We will get along. You may bring them up. Oh, it's you. I noticed you and your parents from my window. What can I do for you?
Are you the princess?
You're quite shy, aren't you? Would you like something to eat?
But they won't serve food yet.
They do what I tell them. I will have Matthew get you some bread.
Yes, please.
Let's say something
Where's your
clever.
mother?
My mother died.
Aren't you sad?
I was, but that was a long time ago. My brother Richard can't even remember her.
My mother's dead too.
When did she die?
Last week.
Oh. Who's that woman with you then?
That's my mother.
And where's your father?
Yeah, that seems like the answer a kid
I
would
never had a
say.
father.
Where did you come from then?
From my mother. All young things come from their mothers. What have fathers got to do with it?
I think you should have a word with your mother. Come on, I want to show you something. Have you ever been up this high before?
No. Wow. All the people look so small. Like little mice. You must be up here every day.
I used to, but nowadays I try to hold myself back.
Why?
We are about to make some great enemies. If our first assault fails, they may want to lay siege to our castle, so I will have to get used to staying up here for a long while. I suppose this view will bore me soon enough. Till then, I'm trying to keep it special.
And you're sharing it with us. I don't think that I'll ever get bored by this.
Come on, let's go back down. Matthew will take you to your parents.
I guess that's
How
a
did it
hint
go?
for the father.
Oh, she was so pretty. Don't you agree, Jack?
Yeah, we're gonna talk with the mother. Let's see if there's any funny conversations
found
about
Tom?
reproduction.
He's still trying to get work.
Then you should go back to him and learn how he succeeds.
What if he fails?
Well, he is stubborn and proud. Whatever happens, there will be a lesson.
Well, let's try to defeat Alfred.
Where did you get that?
Just eat it.
I can see we're going to be good friends.
There you go. Alright, let's go talk with Tom again about what we learned about the attack. And maybe about his son as well, because it seems like that's going to be the only path forward. Unless I can talk with him myself. Fuck it, we're going back. Still not finished with that? Oh, so he just plays the animation. Maybe we think something different about him? He looks a bit like Tom, but he's so different. Yeah. Nothing new. Pathing seems a bit odd sometimes. Like the way it will go all the way around the well. Let's talk with Tom again. Let's tell him about the assault, Alfred. Let's start with the assault. Or Alfred. Small talk first.
Alfred is angry.
What? Why?
He says you're selfish and don't care about him.
Thank you for telling me, Jack. I will talk to him later.
Yeah, we're gonna mention the
Lady
assault anyway.
Aliena is expecting an attack.
An attack? So the Earl is planning to go to battle. That's very helpful, Jack. You did a very good job, son. Now come along. You deserve to see if it works.
Ha!
Look, I'd like to give you work, but we don't need you.
I just hope you're not expecting a siege soon.
Why do you say that?
Your defences are in bad repair.
Be specific, man.
The mortar in your walls has come away in places. This leaves an opening for a crowbar, and once there's a hole, it's easy to pull the entire wall down.
Anything else?
Yeah, the keep has an undercroft with a wooden door. If I were attacking the keep, I'd go through that door and start a fire in the stores.
And if you were the Earl, how would you prevent that?
I'd have a pile of stone ready shaped and a supply of sand and lime for mortar. And a mason standing by ready to block up that doorway in times of danger.
Matthew, may I have a word with you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got that job.
Well, we have a home. For now. Is that alright for you all?
Of course.
Alfred?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're a builder. I think you have a say in it too.
It's fine with me.
Grab your things, everyone, and follow me. It's time we put a roof over our heads.
And thus Tom Builder had finally found work. Little did we know then that it wouldn't last for long.
That heavy foreshadowing, though. Wow, we did so many things. Alright, what you did. We successfully completed Chapter 3, The Conspiracy. You successfully asked Bishop Walleran for help. You gave Martha your straw knight to help her be brave. You and your new family reached Earl Castle. You gave Alfred something to eat and strengthened your friendship. You earned Sir Catface's trust and learned his secret. You told Eliana about Jack's father. Ooh. That might be a bad thing. We'll see. You helped Tom to find work in Earl's Castle. Yeah, except for the Aliana thing and maybe the bishop thing, I'm pretty happy with this. Chapter 4.
It's good you sent your brother to tell your flock in St. John's about your nomination. If you'd gone yourself, they might not have let you leave again.
There is a good chance I will return to St. John's after the election today.
Why so pessimistic?
Many of the brothers still want Remigius to become prior.
Herod,
Yes?
there was an incident with one of our novices.
What kind of incident?
Remigius caned him. He was bleeding all over.
He could barely walk, but walk he did. We called out for him, but he did not turn around. He never looked back.
I see.
Run away?
He was not the first. And it wasn't the first time Brother Marcus was punished either.
Brother Marcus?
Yes, he stole my keys and food. You reported him to Remigius.
I did, but he is practically a child.
Remigius really goes too far.
Last year he hit a novice. The poor soul became deaf in one ear.
Tell me, Philip, what will be the first thing that you do when you're elected?
Yeah, the cathedral thing's probably a great symbol. The scriptorium is pretty practical. I think it's also a great way to make money, but I don't know. We must not cane our novices. That's more like something we won't do. We must become self-sufficient. This kind of implies that if this is the first thing we do, after the second thing we do, we can cane our novices. But we become self-sufficient. I don't know, self-sufficiency is overrated. But this is the Middle Ages. I think the cathedral will be a better solution. It's a symbol. But they are pretty starving. Let's become self-sufficient first. Improve morale that way.
We must become self-sufficient and pay off our debts.
Yes, we must.
It will take years of hard work.
You just keep doing what you have always done, Milius. And we will teach the brothers out there to do the same.
You cannot go in there.
Whoops.
Who are these people?
Hey! Step back. Step back, I said. What is going on out there?
Soldiers?
Did they start a war again? Those fools.
Philip! It's Francis. They have Francis.
Francis.
Alright. So our brother's in trouble. Even Andrew looks scared. Who is he talking to? What's going on? Door to the cloister. Oh Francis, Lord, I beg you, protect my little brother. Miles and Cuthbert. Miles and Cuthbert look very worried. A bad sign, a very bad sign. Okay then. Monks, they are scared. When did the soldiers arrive? Did they let the soldiers in here? Knights, what are they doing here? Are they here for Francis? Has the war started already? Let's talk with Cuthbert first.
It's an invasion, that's what it is.
Let's talk with the monks then.
Brother Philip, I'm afraid these soldiers are looking for your brother. He has just arrived. 2 of them followed him into the cloister.
No.
Alright.
They said they're looking for someone.
They were questioning some of our brothers.
Let's try and converse with the knights.
What is happening here?
Return to your brothers, monk.
We'll question you soon enough.
Alright, so I guess we're going into the cloister. I don't know, I think maybe fixing the cathedral was the better option.
What's your name? It would be easier for us all if you just came with us.
What about the child? Is it yours?
Francis.
Like it or not, you'll be coming with us.
We were looking for you. You must be mistaken.
We got your description. If it fits a man, we bring him in. It fits you, so we're bringing you in.
Walter, just look at him. He's holding it like a woman. Are you breastfeeding it?
Well, that's just weird. That's how you're supposed to hold a baby. I don't...
No.
Especially at an early age.
Really?
Well, this is going nowhere. No, no, no. What is Francis doing here? Who are these men? Alright, and it repeats.
Is this really necessary?
Yeah, let's just interfere.
What are you doing here? And who is that?
I found him. In the woods.
Hey! Hey!
We fed him goat's milk in St. John's. Johnny Eightpence did. He says he misses you.
He was always very sentimental.
Hey! Philip, you must not tell these men my name. My Lord Robert of Gloucester believes me to be in Winchester.
I gave the letter to the bishop. He said he'd help.
May God have mercy on us. I was wrong to send you.
What is it?
These men are with the bishop.
He is here, in Kingsbridge. The bishop is here?
Hey, you two. You should listen when you're spoken to. Who are you? What about the child?
Did you make it? Did you two do it and make a little baby?
Someone should explain the basics of reproduction to that guy.
God, you look so funny. Oh, come on, let me hold it.
A name, or both of your names. Come on, you two.
Yeah, let's reprimand him for blasphemy. Let's play to our strengths.
Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain.
What?
One of the 10 commandments. Do you not know them?
Oh, save your words, monk.
Do you not know of heaven and hell?
I do. I know of them. I know of heaven and hell.
If you know and still go against the word of God, you will not be saved. Not heaven awaits sinners, but hell, the lake of fire.
We'll take hell then.
No. No.
A little bit superstitious, I guess.
William.
What is your name, monk?
I am Philip. Philip of Gwynedd.
It's him we're looking for, not the other one.
Monks, they all look alike.
We were looking for you. Bishop Wailerun wants to see you.
Huh. Oh. I guess we fell right into that one.
We found him. He's here. Tell the bishop.
I found the monk. The bishop. Tell the bishop.
Go on, monk. We'll all keep an eye on you.
You will be safe. We have come just for you, so move.
Well, we can't really do anything. There's nothing to interact with so far. People mumbling in Latin in the background.
What is going on here, Philip? I don't know.
The bishop has come for me, the bishop has come for me, the bishop has come for me. Aye, aye, aye. Well, we're going in.
Philip. There you are.
The Right Reverend Bishop Wailerun Bygott.
Philip and I are already acquainted.
You were looking for me, my bishop?
I was. Remigius, Philip does look distressed, does he not?
Yes, he does.
Tell me, what is on your mind?
Yeah, that's probably a good answer. Soldiers invaded the priory.
Soldiers have invaded the priory.
Invaded? Oh, of course. I have gotten too used to the presence of knights and nobles. The work of a bishop. The reason why these men are outside right now is your letter, Philip. As I suspected, it did convince my allies to go against the Earl of Shiring. These allies of mine insisted that their knight should accompany me along with their son, and very soon they will ride against the Earl.
I understand, my bishop.
Philip, I have the feeling that there is a storm rising. Right here, in Kingsbridge. And in the eye of that storm stands one man. You. Around you, things begin moving. Don't they, Remigius?
Yes.
But there is one important thing you have kept from me.
There is? My bishop?
You did not mention that you, Philip, were nominated to be Prior of Kingsbridge.
Oof.
The brothers here will elect their new Prior today, will they not?
The election will take place in a few hours, my bishop.
We need a strong Prior. James was my friend, but a strong Prior he was not. We are in agreement on these matters, are we not, Remigius?
Of course, Right Reverend.
Well, he capitulated.
The bishop and I agreed you should have this.
Not even have an election? Oh, no, wait. We just received an item. Inspect it. I thought they were talking about the election right there. It was found by Sub-Prior Remigius at the river near the spot where Kingsbridge Old Prior is believed to have broken into the ice. Which is all wrong. He actually didn't. He's still alive. To this day, James's grave in the cathedral remains empty. The icy stream most likely carried the prior's body away. The monks believe that James was chased onto the ice in the small hours of Christmas Day. Some believe by the devil himself. But who is to tell what happened? For there was no one out on the river that night aside from Prior James, was there? Alright, so apparently there was someone, otherwise that question mark wouldn't be there. Philip received the rosary in January of 1136 from Remigius and Bishop Walleran as a token of goodwill and trust on the day of the election of the new Prior of Kingsbridge. It's kind of weird that your opponent would give you a token of trust.
Very well. Now, when your distinguished guests arrive, what will be the subject of your first sermon as the new Prior of Kingsbridge?
Let's see. We probably should be truthful about this and not tell him what we think he wants to hear. So I'm going with the Prior is not superior.
I think what I would talk about is... I beg your forgiveness, but I do not understand.
Most of your brothers agree with me on this matter. Remigius has talked to them. They will vote for you.
As will I. And I will support you in your duties in my role as sub-prior.
A role you have fulfilled wonderfully in the past, Remigius. Wonderfully.
My bishop?
Philip of Gwynedd. You will be the new Prior of Kingsbridge.